Have you ever had a restless feeling that something is missing, but can't pin down precisely what it is? An incessant search, a seemingly insatiable emptiness and longing, a longing to be reunited with something. This place has always given me the experience of being alive, a source of joy, connection, and inspiration. A haven which made me open up and grow. A venue where me and my friends became wiser, more attuned, more resilient, more effective, happier, healthier, and loved. But I know that things would be better. I know I'm not the only one who's feeling this way. We're all in this journey together, seeking to grasp our breaths, our longing to be filled. For us, dancing is a taste of heaven on earth. We will dance again together, side by side. Soon.
Sumasayaw ang langit habang lupa'y umaawi. Sumasayaw ang langit habang lupa'y umaawi.
Tayo na ang sumayaw, kumilaw Adapt, adjust, apply. That's what we've been doing for the past 2 years. We've been choreographing dances through Zoom and envisioning the dances in boxes. And as we transitioned to choreographing in unusual dance spaces until we got back to the studio and had our first live performance.
Yes, we had to really adjust ourselves because, as you know, dancing is a performing art. We don't want to be stagnant in our craft, so we really learned to adjust and made use of what we have.
Yeah, we had our first online recital, which was very challenging.
Yes,
We also...
because it was our first time to edit. Everybody had to learn from scratch.
Yeah, and then we also did online performances, a lot of online performances. We had to submit videos where the dancers are dancing together and not just through boxes.
Yeah.
So we had to be creative with the spaces where we can shoot because, as we all know, NCR has been in a very tight lockdown for such a long time.
It's good that you have this beautiful place.
Thanks to my tatay and my nanay.
which has 0 COVID cases.
Since day one.
Yeah, so what we did was we brought our dancers here and we were able to shoot in such a beautiful landscape.
Yeah. And also we joined our first ever online competition.
Yes.
Right? And then eventually we were able to go back to the studio for our first live performance. This show will take you through how we've transitioned through the past 2 years and adapting through the changes that we had gone through dance.
Yeah, and it became more challenging for us because we weren't just thinking of the choreography and the blocking and the steps of the dancers, but also the cinematography. We learned also how to do screenplay in our dance videos.
We learn something new every day. This show will not just feature the dances, but will also show you never before seen behind the scene footages and photos.
Since we've learned to adjust to the new normal, it's still different, right? It still doesn't compare to dancing together with your friends, with your teachers.
With complete lights and a proper stage.
Our students and our teachers really learned a lot from it. So later, they will tell you how they felt when we shot our different dances. February is the Philippine Arts Month celebration, and to celebrate this, we deemed it right to present to you the projects that we've done for the past 2 years.
Welcome to In Retrospect. In 2020, the lockdown restrictions were very, very tight. And we really didn't see any of our students for 8 months. But we were invited to perform for Dance Exchange, and we had to submit a video where the dancers were together.
Yeah, and our video should be at par with the other groups because they really
made nice production numbers. Like, we honestly got pressured because their submissions were really scenic. They were dancing on the beaches of Mindanao.
And waterfalls.
Yeah, waterfalls.
And rivers and mountains.
Yeah, we really got challenged. And then we're like, okay, we have this beautiful venue, our house in Batangas. Why don't we make use of it? So Ate was like, she was looking at the pier.
Yeah, and it just so happened that there was a typhoon. Before, kasi, di ba, the pier had a structure in it.
Yeah, it had a gazebo. So at the edge of the pier, there was a gazebo. And then there was a really, really strong typhoon. It was Typhoon Quinta. It was very traumatic, actually. Because the whole gazebo got literally peeled away. It didn't even disintegrate. It got peeled away because the wind was so strong. So, and then Ate was here, and then she was looking at the pier, and she's like,
I said, Anna, I want to make it a stage.
Yeah, it was really her idea. She was looking like out there while I was really like, oh my God, the pier is like destroyed. We can't enjoy it. But she saw something else. She's like, Anna, we can make it a stage. She's like, okay, Ate, let's bring the dancers here.
Sobrang excited kami ate, no? Tapos, nag-travel kami nighttime para kinabukasan, rehearsals agad, tapos full day of shoot. Tapos naalala ko pa, sabi ni Teacher Grace na to rest na para may energy kami for the full day na rehearsals and shoot. Pero, ang nangyari pa,
Nag-rehearse kami, 1-8.
Kasi nakakakaba,
Oh, iba yung
show
feeling,
ulit
no?
Teachers really put a lot of effort in preparing the stage where we're gonna dance, and also the food, everything was prepared for us already.
Sinasamahan ng Halili-Cruz sila teachers. They provided us food, ganon, entertainment, like they let us watch, they let us rest, then yung food doon parang ilang beses ba kami kumakain sa isang ano? Depend, 5, ganon. Sobrang daming pagkain doon. As in, samgyup the best. And you feel na parang, oh, we're parang whole again, ganon. We're all connected. Oh, that's true, huh?
Ate, how did you feel the first time you saw them?
Not just me, di ba? We were
You, ikaw?
Siyempre, I was very happy kasi I'm used to spending time with them for a long time, and then
Every day
suddenly,
yata eh.
oo, and then suddenly it came to a halt. So, yun.
Ako, honestly, when I saw, kasi, you know how busy we are, right? We keep on producing shows. We have lots of performances. And then summer is really like the peak season of the studio where we bring in, where we bring in teachers and we choreograph a lot of dances. So like, not having seen dancers, in front of you for 8 months was really like, parang, na-deprive ako, ganyan. So when I saw ate blocking, so they used the living room to block the dances. And parang it teared me up. Talagang I was crying kasi parang, oh my God, parang naiyak na naman ako. Kasi I never thought that that day would come. Because imagine 8 months without it, and then you see them na blocking dances together, not just in the computer. They were blocking dances, and then and after 8 months, they were still dancing together at. So parang, wait, naiyak talaga ako. Because I can still feel, I still remember the feeling that, they were here. They were allowed by their parents. And then you see the kids really, babe, pahingin tissue naman, naiyak talaga ako. Naalala ko kasi yung feeling nun eh. So we transported our linoleum so that they can dance properly at the pier. And then, just seeing them blocking inside the house, in the performance venue, it really felt something else.
At that time, we also had to make use of them also.
Yeah.
While they're here. So, instead of just shooting a dance, we were able to shoot 3 dances in different locations.
And then, so it worked out with the bigger girls. And then, I think the restrictions were a bit lighter. So, my students, the junior QCB naman, we brought them here. And then, we shot them also at the pier. And it was nice because ate shot in November, I shot in December. So, it took me naman 9 months before I could see them. So, talagang emo, they were like taller. And I was like, sino ka? Because I couldn't recognize them already because they really grew.
Yeah.
As in, they're like my height already or even taller than me. And then, as in, like, their uniform, bitin na yung pants.
And what's funny is because when they came here, they were wearing their official uniform. Tapos yung mga jazz sneakers, yung official uniform sneakers.
Nag-disintegrate. Yeah, kasi we have, diba uniform from head to toe. Nag-disintegrate na yung mga shoes nila. Tapos yung iba, maiksi na ng konti yung costume. It really felt nice to be with them again. And then, to see them perform again. Ayun, another challenge that we had, remember when we were shooting Skies? It was our first shoot at the pier.
Yeah.
So I was under the walkway. I had to play the music, and then we had a small speaker that we had to hide in one of those metal thing.
Railing.
Where you tie the boat.
Yeah.
Ano ba Yeah, there. So I had to be under the pier because the Bluetooth was not
strong enough
for the speaker. So I had to be under the pier, and then ate would say, okay, ready. Teacher, videographer, drone pilot, dancers, banqueros. Support. Daryl's friend was the one shooting the drone pa for us. So thank you, Kuya Arvin, for coming all the way here to shoot the dances. It was really a fun and memorable experience
And then
for us.
it rained in the middle of the shoot, so we had to We had to reshoot the
reshoot
following
the
day.
following day because it rained in the middle of the shoot. Ganda pa naman nung first. So I think the final edit was a combination or no?
Combination.
Yeah, the final edit was a combination of Saturday and a Sunday shoot. And then for her classical dance, what's the name?
Prelude a la dance.
For
yeah.
Prelude a la Dance. Sobra kami na challenge, 'di ba, sa dance exchange. Sabi niya, sa tulay ako sa tulay ipe-perform yung Prelude a la Dance. Like,
Tapos naalala mo, nung nasa bridge kami nagsushoot ng classical dance, yung mga tao, parang first time nila ulit, kasi nga pandemic, di ba? Parang first time nila ulit makakita ng live show. So yung mga passers-by, magbi-video din sila. Nagpa-picture pa.
Nagpa-picture nga eh.
Feeling artista yan. Ah! Yeah, legit.
so we shot in the bridge. It's a new bridge, relatively new bridge, which is like behind our house lang. But we had mga three takes.
3 takes.
Yeah.
Kasi of the cameras, diba?
The different camera angles. And syempre, at the end, butas na yung mga ballet shoes nila.
And tights.
But the tights?
Oo, tagos.
And then at night, so we really maximized them. Because at night, on Saturday night, I had the linoleum naman in the garden. And then we shot their,
Someone you love.
ano?
Someone.
Are you sure na with the title? Okay, backstory. We submitted the dance with the wrong dance title kasi nga Daryl and Ate
Yeah,
thought
we
it was a
could
different
decide
title.
if it's someone or somebody.
So ano nga ate?
Someone.
Bye?
Luis Capaldi.
Yeah, so that's what we shot here in the garden para emo-emo naman.
One thing I really loved about this dance while shooting it is the vibes. Like dancing in the garden at night. Iba talaga yung feels dancing it, like lyrical dance, and then yung feels na naririnig mo yung water with music, with dark surroundings. Iba talaga yung feels niya. Like parang, welcome back to dancing. Parang ang gandang welcome back yun for us.
Yon. And then, yun nga, a month after, I had a junior QCB come here and we shot Vida at the pier.
When I first went to Batangas in December 2020 to film for Vida, I remember feeling very happy, especially when I found out that I was allowed to go. Because I was finally able to see all the friends that I missed, and I was finally able to dance with them. We watched movies together, we swam together, and we basically had so much fun together because we weren't able to see each other for a very long time.
I would consider Vida as one of the most memorable dance pieces that I performed since it is known as one of the iconic pieces of Teacher Anna and the Halili-Cruz School of Dance.
When we danced Vida in December 2020, that was the first time that year during the pandemic that we were able to dance alongside each other. And personally for me, like that in itself is what made it so different and special. We did it in the pier in Batangas, and we filmed it when the sun was so bright because it was like noon. We could barely open our eyes during the times when we were supposed to look up because the choreo had a lot of that. And it was funny because it's kind of like an inside joke that Vida is something we used to do so often for as long as we can remember, that we can do it in our sleep or with our eyes closed. But it literally had to happen that time since it was so hot. And since it was so hot, like I remember when we were done filming, we were like putting ice cubes in our bodies. But even better, we jumped from the pier to the sea in our costumes, like head to toe. We were still in our bonds and we were still wearing our ballet shoes. And we jumped like that from the pier, and it was documented in the drone, so that was also so cool.
The following dances were all shot here at the pier at La Ia.
We hope you enjoy Skies of Freedom,
Prelude a la Dance,
Someone You Love,
and Vida. Don't forget your hearts and your comments!
I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away, you're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I try to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms. I'll be safe and sound till I come back around. But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. You let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
2021, the restrictions were lighter. MGCQ, I think, in Metro Manila, probably, because we wouldn't have done anything that would be against the rules. So for the June recital, it was my first time to choreograph a dance where the dancers are really in front of me. So they were here, I think, for 4 days. First day, they arrived after lunch. So I had them rest and then started choreographing at night. I thought I didn't have any skills anymore, ate. At that point, it was 14 months in already since it started. It was hard because you had to think of formations, of transitions, of how they're gonna look nice together. And I think it turned out nice because it won naman in the competition. Eh.
Batangas 2021 was really fun since for the longest time we've been locked in our houses, but since restrictions have been lifted, we were allowed by Teacher Anna to go to Batangas and actually learn a choreography that's not online. It's been a really long time since we've learned something not off of Zoom or videos.
It was definitely fun doing it in real life since we got to learn it together, and of course there were no Wi-Fi disruptions and it was just live, and it was just a fun experience dancing with my friends again.
I remember when Teacher Anna told us the piece, and what we thought of immediately is that it is kinda the second or new version of Vida because of the feels and the choreography.
I remember Teacher Anna choreographing it in one night and we filmed it the next day. When we filmed it in different places in Batangas, such as the beach and the garden. At first it was hard because it wasn't a dance floor and the ground was slightly slanted, but at the end it was worth it because the video turned out really, really nice and I'm very proud of what we done.
For this recital, I still mounted the dance via Zoom, and then we allotted one day for blocking and shoot. So, and it turned out very well also.
So, why did you think of utilizing the whole studio as your ano ba tawag doon? Venue?
I thought of showing off our beautiful studio in Quezon Avenue because we have students now who haven't gone to the studio yet and just started with us through Zoom.
Yeah.
And also other parts of the Philippines.
And the world. You have students from Fiji
and they haven't seen our studio yet. So why not showcase the studio, use all the rooms and even the driveway so that they'll have an idea on how beautiful our studio is.
But that's really nice.
Yeah.
So why At Last?
At last, we were in the studio dancing together.
That's true. Is that the title of the song?
Yeah, it's also the title of the song.
It's so nice.
Yeah, so nagkataon talaga siya.
It's so apt naman. It's so nice. I love it.
One of my experiences dun sa Atlas, it was funny kasi now, nagda-drive na ako. Tapos, parang teacher wanted to use the quad for our shoot, yung last scene or something. So I had to drive. Eh, syempre, naka-costume kasi diba syempre dapat naka-red.
Naka-points pa rin.
Oh, hindi ko nga alam naka-points. Basta naka-costume na ako. Tapos yun.
And then I remember the shoot also because I had a blooper. Like the toe pads that I brought were broken pala. Like both of them were split in the middle. And then one had a hole pa in the big toe area. So when we were told to wear points na, I was just trying to tape them together on my feet and just make sure that they'd stay there. So ayun, resourcefulness of a dancer.
This first recital since the pandemic wherein we got new costumes. So that was really exciting since, you know, you miss having new costumes and then it fits you. And then, you know, you all look the same, so it looks nice in the video and in the dance.
Tapos yung pinaka-fun part, nag-shoot din kami sa labas ng Halili. And I really felt happy nung day na yon kasi yun ata yung unang sayaw ngayong pandemic na sabay-sabay kami mag-shoot. Kumbaga, one day shoot lang, tapos di mo na kailangan mag-intay ng reply ni teacher sa Viber kung approve ba yung sayaw or rejected. Tapos kapag rejected, uulit ka pa, diba? Kaya
it started to rain and during this time, teacher made us libre Starbucks because we were waiting for the rain to stop na. So, while waiting for the rain to stop, we were at the office. So, we were just chit-chatting there and we were just passing the time, talking to each other, and I think this was one of the most memorable times that I had during the filming because I really got to bond with the Ates and with teacher Grace. And then so when the rain stopped, like, takbuhan! Because we wanted to finish the last scene. It was a really memorable day, and it's a once in a lifetime experience and opportunity that I just know that I will never be able to experience again. And I'm really thankful that I'm able to experience these things in Halili.
For Summer Recital 2021, nag-decide tayo na mag-shoot tayo ng mga girls together, di ba? Yung mga older girls. So, ako, small room, lyrical. Ikaw?
Jazz, No Time for Tears.
Okay. Yes. O, parang kakaiba din yun eh. Kasi nga parang yun din yung first time natin gumawa online, pero isushoot siya ng live. So, ako yung concept ko ng small room, each dancer, meron silang i-feature na studio. Tapos, para lang din ma-reminisce or maalala yung mga memories natin each studio. Sa dressing room, nagpa-shoot din ako kasi madaming memories sila doon na nagkukwentuhan, nag-rest, di ba, after ng mga rehearsal or classes. Tapos, doon sa dulo, dito sa studio 2 yung dulo nun eh. Dinivide ko into 2 groups. Tapos, all together sila. Tapos yung ending nung sayaw is nawala yung mga students kasi nga pandemic pa noon.
I like the concept for the shoot for this one because we were basically in our own spaces for the first part and then we were dancing together for the last part. And the shoot was fun kasi we can cheer for each other behind the camera. So when one of our friends were dancing, we were just cheering like, woo, go! We had Kuya Jill come over with his stick. I don't know what it's called, tripod. New to me because we've never had different angles and different transitions for the scenes. And Small Room was the first dance that I had that had these transitions and angles. It was pretty fun to see all the behind the scenes and supporting each and everyone with the dance.
Parang, I felt so shy. When we were alone, may spotlight. So parang, oh my gosh, I feel so special while dancing.
It was really nice that we got to, emote with each other and to dance a lyrical piece all together.
Ako naman, for jazz, I chose the song No Time for Tears. Tapos, ang naisip kong concept nun was to start at home. Tapos, that's the first part of the video. Tapos, yung second part of the video, nandito na sila lahat. Tapos, pa-isa-isang sumusubok hanggang maging group na yung dance.
Magkabit ka na ba, goosebumps?
Parang, kumbaga, pinakita rin dun sa piece tayo na parang, okay, we're finally parang coming back together, unti-unti rin. Parang, no time for tears. Let's not lose hope na mangyayari din ang makakapag-dance. And ang saya din, makapag-block, tsaka
makakorek
makita sila.
Tsaka nakikita mo naman na na-miss nila yung sumayaw ng kasama.
Tsaka in fairness, nakakamiss yung ingay nila.
So we had to learn the choreo online. It's very dynamic, but Teacher Leah made an effort to make sure it was engaging and that we understood it. And kudos to her. I memorized it online. So
it was really fun since I got to see all my friends and as well as the ates, and they were all surprised by my height because I grew a lot. Yeah, it was really funny because parang napunta na ako sa gitna, na dati dito ako sa pinakaharap. It was really fun seeing them and the bond that we had. Parang walang pandemic na nangyari.
And I love that you can feel our happiness and energy dancing together.
So for our next set of dances,
La Vie est Belle, which is a neoclassical number.
No Time for Tears, which is a jazz number. Small Room, which is a lyrical number.
And at last, a neoclassical piece performed at our very own studio.
brokenhearted until I press restart, yeah. I'm moving on, don't wanna hit rewind. I was there before, but not anymore. I don't need your sorry, this ain't a pity party. Not tryna be funny, but I ain't got the time, babe. No time for tears, I won't be crying. Don't need you here, I'm doing fine, yeah. You see I'm moving on, you can't kill me back. Now the tears gotta fall from my eyes. No time for tears, I won't be crying. Don't need you here, I'm doing fine, yeah. You see I'm moving on, you can't kill me back. Now the tears gotta fall from my eyes. Thought you were gonna see me down. I ain't repeating you, so I'm deleting you from my phone now. You ain't gonna see me cry. I might go get somebody new, just cause I feel like so over this, so over you. I don't need your sorry, this ain't a pity party. No, I'm not tryna be funny, but I ain't got the time. Can I say I miss the dishes in the sink, the complicated way you think? Who knew losing you would feel like this? In my bed, oh yeah, I'm trying to let go, although I'll be fine without you. Who knew this small room could feel so big?
recital last June, yun yung grad natin. As a part of the tradition ng Halili, when you graduate, you have to
Make a piece.
Collaborate kami ni Summer kasi graduation namin. Eh, 2 weeks na lang. Tapos recital na.
So, wait daw, hindi pa kayo mo na bata. First pa lang na napakinggan, parang na-imagine na natin agad. Ito na yun.
May show nun.
May
yung
show.
Metropolitan. Doon tayo nag-shoot. So that was May 25. So Tuesday. Tapos while we were going there, kasi service siya, parang to be safe and all. So service. Tapos in the car,
katabi kami ni
going there. Sabi talaga natin, sige, let's sit beside each other.
Para makapag-isip na tayo na kung anong gagawin.
Tapos, nag-game plan din kami na when we get back, gawa na tayo ng choreo.
Nag-start na kami.
Dito kami nag-choreo in the dressing room. So, inisip natin, blindfold, tapos yun, we incorporated it with the choreo. So yun, that's what you'll see. We already asked Jail. Kasi may mga gusto kami gawin na cinematography. So we asked our friends in Focus. Tapos yung UCD. Buti nga ang dami nakasama.
Kasi hindi rin namin sure kung makakasama lahat kasi most of us are college. Hindi. Lahat na pala. Lahat na sila college. So parang hindi namin sure kung okay ba yung schedule kasi biglaan.
Yun, so we told them that we're gonna, ito na yung game plan. So yun nga, medyo 1 week.
Sobrang bilis.
1 week preparation. Kasi they knew naman na this was our grad piece. So syempre, they really wanted to contribute to making it a good piece. So, ayun, the video naman, actually medyo mabilis na yung shoot natin.
Bilis lang siguro.
Hindi nga tayo nag-retake masyado.
Hindi masyado.
We've been thinking about this for the longest
Tagal na.
Kasi yung concept nun, parang darkness. So, especially now in the pandemic.
Yung dance na yun, parang gusto lang din namin i-share. Nandyan kami para sa din sa dance na yun.
So, yeah, that's why like there's still darkness. But then, despite that, we have each other. And despite all of the challenges that we go through, like, kahit hindi yun nga, in the pandemic, kahit hindi kami nakapag-class together for the longest time.
Tagal, as in, puro virtual lang.
Yeah, despite all of that, like, alam naman namin na we're still here for each other. It shows din na how, like, what the teacher has taught us over the years, you know, to adjust, to work fast talaga. So,
like, kahit anong mangyari, like, you can do anything basta magkakasama tayo or nagtutulungan tayo.
Yeah, tsaka, of course, to set your mind to it. Which is like, parang we applied, honestly, we applied everything na we learned from traveling, from all of the opportunities that the teachers given us. So, it was really nice. And super thankful kami ni Summer. Yun nga, like what Summer said na teachers that you trusted us enough and yun nga, nag-graduate ako.
Hindi mukhang pang-graduation yung height namin, pero graduate ako.
Graduate naman. Promise. But yeah, thank you teachers, of course, again, for another great opportunity. And
we are grateful. Yeah, we are grateful sa opportunity na binigay nito sa amin.
Yay! Love you, teacher! Love you, teachers!
We love you, teachers!
There is a swelling storm, and I'm caught up in the middle of it all. And it takes control of the person that I thought I was, the boy I used to know. But there is a light in the dark, and I feel its warmth in my hands, in my heart. Why can't I hold on? It comes and goes in waves, it always does. It always does. We watch as our young hearts
Towards the end of 2021, the restrictions were really lighter because most of the adults were already vaccinated.
Yeah.
And we had our booster shots na, I think,
Yes.
by then.
We were privileged to represent the Philippines in 2 online dance competitions, international competitions. The All Dance International Hybrid Competition, which was an on-site and online competition. The online competition, which was held in our studio and the other studios all over the world, and the on-site, which was held in Orlando.
Floor.
Yeah.
So this one naman, the dancers had to dance live and they were judged through Zoom. So the competition was after school, so it was like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then the announcement of the winners would be at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Because we had to adjust naman to their time. And then the other competition is the Asia Pacific Dance Competition. They asked us to submit videos at the end of 2021, but the judging happened in 2022. We joined the competition start of November, not knowing that a lot of the competitors will be going to the studio.
The competition, they had a choice whether they'll do it online or
at home. At home?
Yeah, they'll do it at home or in the studio, where we'll be the one to broadcast their performance.
And we were surprised that amongst all the competitors, only 2 stayed at home. 2, diba?
2.
Yeah, only 2 stayed at home and everyone just went to the studio. So we had a bubble. And it was a nice experience because more than the prizes that we got, it was being together, the camaraderie, and everybody cheering for each other. You know, the support, it's really different when you get the energy from the audience and from your fellow dancers. It was a nice experience.
Yes. And we were there almost the whole day, no?
It was like 2 weeks of cramming choreographing the dances and rehearsing the dances. Yeah, the competition was like almost a week long because there were like,
almost 2,000 competitors from different parts of the world.
As in different parts of the world. So like for the Philippines, our judges had to wake up at like 5 a.m. to accommodate us. We're very happy that the parents allowed their kids to be part of this competition because it was not just a good experience for the students, but as teachers, it was very fulfilling to see them again.
Since we had ready numbers that we used for the competition, so Teacher Anna suggested, why not make a concert out of it?
I remember we were preparing for the recital. Okay. So November was super, super busy for us, as in like extremely busy. So we had to prepare 100+ dances for the 2 competitions. And then December was our online recital. So we had to choreograph dances for the recital. At the same time, I mean, like, this was all happening simultaneously. And then we had Transcendence as well. Transcendence was like the online master classes where we invited foreign teachers like Mark Mismer, Catherine McCormick, etc. to teach the students. And this was all, I don't know why we had to cram it at the end of 2021. Anyway, so Ate had a lyrical piece and I decided to make a lyrical piece as well. And then we were discussing na, how do you want your dance to be shot? And then Ate was like, gusto ko dramatic. Sabi ko, ako rin. Parang I want it to be like dark and like I want lights para may effect, para maganda. And then I was honestly looking at moving heads in Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, but it's all sold out.
Yeah, it was parang the one that I liked that was at the right price was sold out already. And then Ate was like, tawagan mo kaya yung eQuest. So I was like, okay, I'll try your luck. Kasi syempre they're very expensive diba? Kasi they have been our supplier for our Moralco and like parties for the past, I don't know, X number of years. So I called, hello, Julius! Ma'am, nice to hear from you again. It's like, Julius, available ka ba sa... This was a Sunday. It's like, Julius, available ka ba sa Thursday? Thursday ba yung show?
Thursday.
Available ka ba sa Thursday? Sabi niya, ma'am, pwede. Bakit? Anong gusto mo? Sabi ko, pwede bang humiram lang ng lights? Kasi sabi ko, magsushoot lang kami ng sayaw ni ate. And then sabi niya, sige ma'am, punta ako dyan, ocular ako. He was the one who suggested, ma'am, dito tayo mag-shoot sa Quadrangle. I think Siya yata nagsuggest. Sabi niya, ma'am, lagyan natin yung pillars ng ilaw, ganyan. Sabi ko, oo nga. Sabi ko, okay. So, that was a Monday already. Sabi ko, ate, sabi ko, may lights na. I have to set up a stage properly. So sabi ko, might as well, sabi ko, let's just put up a show.
Yeah, since we had ready numbers already from the recital and the competition.
Yeah, we had a good, so we made a running list. We made a running list of what will be performed. Sabi ko, Ats, what do you think? Sabi niya, sige, tulugan natin. Sabi ko, tulugan natin Monday. But we already had our lineup of dances that we would want to be performed that would be 3 days after. And then, we told the teachers about it.
Naalala ko na andun si Teacher Leah, Teacher Summer, ako, Teacher Grace, and Teacher Anna Kay. Tapos kami tatlo, kumakain kami ng Coco Crunch kasi nag-intay kami for practice. Tapos naalala ko si Teacher Grace, nakatayo, Teacher Anna Kay nakaupo. As Teacher Grace, sabi niya, gusto niya ng ilaw, lights. Si Teacher Anna Kay din, gusto niya din i-shoot yung December recital dance niya. Tapos naalala ko, parang napaisip si Teacher Anna Kay na gusto niya magkaroon ng online concert kasi nga may ilaw na, lahat naka-set up na. So, yun, gumawa tayo ng concert as in homecoming concert sa Halili. Then, iniisip namin na saan yung stage, tapos sabi Teacher Anna Kay, yan, sa quadrangle, lalagyan ng linoleum. Then, pang kami, sige, go, as in G. Tapos after nun, tinawagan na namin yung mga students namin. So, lahat ng mga parents na kinausap ko na magpe-perform, okay sa kanila, as in G, yung mga students din, parang excited na, tinanong kung kailan yung practice, kung kailan yung mismong show. As in, sobrang excited sila. May restriction talaga na kailangan magpa-swab muna, may face mask dapat kung nagsasayaw bago mag-concert talaga, tapos social distancing. As in, yung restriction about COVID, as in, sinundan talaga namin.
Anyway, so Monday, that was Monday. And then Tuesday, the lights arrived, they had to set it up na. Wednesday, we had one more shoot. We couldn't put the floor yet because Teacher Marco had to shoot Squid Game for the recital. So Teacher Marco was supposed to shoot in the afternoon. I was like, no, you have to do it in the morning. Because I have to set up the floor na for the run through at 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Kailangan namin gumawa ng dance for the hip hop. Kami lang walang sa gagawing concert na resurgence. Yung piece ko na Squid Game, by part siya. So by scene, may storyline yung video na ginawa ko. So I have to call them to practice. Parang malapit siya sa imposible kasi wala kaming oras. So, oh my God, sana magawa nila. Ewan ko, yun ata yung ng Halili secret weapon. Biglang pag show na, saka lumalabas yung ganda ng sayaw or napa-perfect nila yung routine.
He shot it with Daryl. They shot Squid Game at 9 a.m. in the morning and they had to be done by, I think, 11 because I had to ask, somebody to put the floor. So by 4 o'clock or maybe 3 o'clock, it was done. So we had to do our blocking. What else did we do?
Technical rehearsal.
Yeah! Oh my God, technical rehearsal.
Because we also had to test our connection because it's going to be live.
So we had a technical, but ate, it was the first time that you said, lights on, black out, diba? How did it feel like?
Nakakamiss, no? Teatro.
Oo, diba? Tapos, we had our national anthem with actual people there. Yeah. You can feel the dancers enjoying their performance because they had a few audience. Kasi konti lang Siguro there were it was just the parents of the kids who were there.
Yeah, everybody was really nostalgic. Even the parents, diba? Oo. Naiiyak pa nga yung iba Kasi iba yung feeling talaga kapag may lights, may stage.
Iba talaga.
Well, very nostalgic na siya kasi yung memories natin sa stage. Well, obviously, hindi pa naman tayo makakapunta sa stage, sa theater, mga panahon na yun. So, ito na talaga yung best na place para lang magkaroon tayo ng concert, diba? Tapos nakakatuwa na everybody was there. Kahit yung mga kids ko, nakakatuwa na pinayagan sila na sumayaw. And safe naman yun kasi everybody was tested and yes, thankfully negative tayong lahat. Tapos favorite part ko din yung nagka-curtain call tayo kasi makikita mo na parang everybody is here, tapos na-successful talaga yung buong concert. Tapos yung naglalakad tayo, di ba? Na
first time natin ulit
yes!
Wow!
Oo, parang
yun din, nag-goosebumps din ako dun sa
parang may iyak talaga ako.
The weather also cooperated.
Yes, it was
super lamig.
Yeah.
Para kami nasa Meralco pero outdoors lang kami. I was saying nga parang the notice to the parents was just like a day in advance. So actually I was talking to one mom and then she thought it was just a Christmas party. Kasi nga this was December 9 and they thought it was a Christmas party but they were still game. They wanted their because their daughter was happy. Diba there was another child niya who told her, "Mom, I want to live na the studio." Diba? There was
because this girl hasn't experienced a real recital
Never.
in a theater yet. So, yun.
Yeah. She was so happy and she's like, I want to live na in the studio. Kasi nga, it was a different experience. So, like, amongst all the dancers that we invited to be part of Resurgence, there was just one who declined because I think they had to go out of town. But you had a student who was out of town but came back to Manila, right?
They were already out of town and then they went back to Manila and then went back out of town again.
Because they wanted their child to be part of that show. So if you haven't seen that, it's in YouTube. It's the title is Resurgence.
Oh, why Resurgence?
Why nga?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait lang, Tuesday. Okay, text everybody. And then, Ate, we don't have a title yet. It's like, so why Resurgence, Ate Grace?
Because it's like we're emerging from diba? From lockdown, we're re-emerging, we're resurging, and coming out of our shells one more time, doing what we love most.
Yes, so it was a homecoming concert. And then, so it's like, Daryl, okay, make a poster ASAP. Because we have to send it to everybody because Tuesday na. So, by Tuesday, we had a poster already. And then Wednesday was a run-through, which was... It was really nice. You know, it was also impressive that we didn't really have to cue the little ones.
Yeah.
And these little ones, maybe the last time they were performing, they were like 4 or 5 years old, right?
Yes.
They were really young, but they were like super excited to be on stage dancing with the ates. I think that was Ate. I know now one. Curtain call.
Oo. The curtain call was made us also
emotional.
Yeah, emotional.
Because when you do a curtain call 3 times a year and for different shows, parang it's like a normal, okay,
form your line, take your bow.
Yeah, that's how we felt, right? And then when we were talking to the other teachers as well, they were like, teacher, iba yung feeling ng bow, which was true. It was like, yun pala dapat yung feeling ng pagbow. Parang nakakamiss to bow and say thank you to everybody for watching the show. It was nice.
It was kind of like pressing play in a series that you haven't watched for a long time. It brought tears to my eyes because it was something that a lot of us missed.
And then when we're praying and the iconic HESB dance, it was really fun.
Being able to dance in something similar to a stage, it really felt like a stage because of all the lights being used and the space was really big.
So, you feel at home na it's a stage, pero familiar since nasa Halili. You're dancing in your home with your friends for an audience.
You know, like, people are gonna watch you. And so I was pretty scared.
Iba yung kabaho nun para akong magko-compete na hindi ko alam. Yung audience...
Kaba and excited.
Oo, yung... Iba talaga. Para akong nasa NPAT nung panahon yun. Kasi iba yung feeling nakakaba na masaya ako, na excited akong sumayaw.
During the show naman, parang everything went smoothly. Tapos mafe-feel mo yung energy ng lahat
talaga.
Ayun, tapos na-experience ko din maging sa tech, diba? Ang hirap pala kasi iba yung feeling ng dancer at saka yung tech ka.
I just missed it, like the rush and adrenaline during the shows.
Pak! Change of
Got to perform with my friends again, and we got to rehearse together.
Fun because we were able to perform in front of an actual audience and also a live stream.
Noon na lang ulit ako nakaramdam ng totoong kaba sa pag-perform. Kasi nga, isang take lang, bawal magkamali. Kumbaga, hindi na sanay dun sa sistema.
After 2 years of attempting to watch tiny vlogs on Zoom or looking at collages of pre-recorded videos, it was just so refreshing to see and feel like the energy of everyone who was getting to do what they love with people who share the same passion.
First time natin sumayaw ulit. Nag-hip hop tayo.
Oo nga.
Squid Game. So, iba talaga yung kaba ko nun. As in, parang nag-rehearse tayo.
Tapos nakamask pa kayo, diba?
Oo, ganun. Talagang kakaiba siya.
Nerve-wracking moments, caused by several factors. The fact that this was our first time dancing live together again, and to the fact that we had to dance in challenging costumes because, the Squid Game, the Pink Soldiers, we had a mask under. It was really challenging to see where you were going while dancing. Your peripheral was affected, like you only had this vision, and, it was really scary to, you might make a mistake.
A lot of us froze and made a lot of mistakes, and Teacher Marco just go like, oops, what happened to the hip hop seniors? Meg, sorry teacher.
I love Britney. I love our dance, Britney. Also, I love the costume. It was so cute. I really felt like I was Britney Spears.
Yun nga, sinabi mo stage feels na ulit
Stage feels.
So parang ang sarap ulit mag-perform ng ganon. Kasi, di ba we talked about this before, parang pag video siya, you can retake it
Yun, parang nandun na yung mindset mo na, ay, pwede ko pa naman ulitin. But no, this time, no. But basta one time, big time, kasi nasa gilid kami. Yun, dun mo talaga ma-feel na you're nasa backstage, even though nasa studio ka lang. Parang, okay, we have to do this, ganun, parang we're back on the game.
Parang yung ballet sweet experience.
Medyo, dinaan ko siya sa performance level.
Ballet Suite is actually an OMG experience because I'm with the QCB. And that is why I have this hashtag. Hashtag kilig and pressure. Yes, pressure like a drip, drip, drip. Pero kilig yearn always.
During Light, this dance actually is my most favorite sa Resurgence. I love learning it. I love dancing it. Such a beautiful piece. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it because with the lights and everything, it's really such a pretty dance.
I'm really happy that the teachers gave me this kind of opportunity because I got to learn a lot of things, and it's also a sign for me that I'm still improving and stepping up even in this time of pandemic. So I really wish that I have more experience of this para meron ulit akong hashtag kilig and pressure.
Listen was nice. Yeah, kasi tayo rin nag-suggest ng song.
Karaoke.
Sabi ni teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Pinibigyan niya kami.
As in, ang fun kasi ang sarap ng, parang sarap ng dance doon. Ang sarap ng step yung
everyone was facing each other. That was very powerful.
Parang na-feel ko talaga yun.
Listen!
Super sarap sa feeling makasama ulit yung mga friends ko and sila ates.
While I was dancing to Listen, I actually felt emotional, and I don't think I was the only one who felt this way. And I think it's because it really feels different if you get to dance with people like face to face again.
Being able to dance together with my friends and with our ates at the same stage just gave off a different type of energy. I think that it made the piece also impactful and heartfelt.
Makikita mo yung one big family ng Halili-Cruz. Mapapawaw ka talaga. As in, wow, wow, wow. And masasabi ko lang in one word, yung Resurgence is bravo. As in, bravo talaga. Makikita mo sobrang smooth, sobrang ganda nung bawing, lahat. As in, bravo.
Kinikilabutan ako.
Mapapa-bravo ka talaga.
So now we would like to present to you excerpts from Resurgence, Squid Game,
Classical Suite,
Britney Spears Medley,
Light,
and Listen.
shouts out green light. Stop when it shouts red light. If your movement is detected afterwards, you will be eliminated. With that, let the game begin.
La partie peut commencer. Celui ou celle qui sortira vainqueur d'ici jeu remportera une énorme somme d'argent. Je voudrais vous souhaiter une bienvenue à tous. Celui ou celle qui sortira vainqueur d'ici jeu remportera une énorme somme d'argent. La partie peut commencer.
that you're here. Though your eyes will need some time to adjust to the overwhelming light surrounding us. I'll give you everything I have, I'll teach you everything I know. I promise I'll do better. I will always hold you close, but I will learn to let you go. I promise I'll do better. I will rearrange the stars, pull them down to where you are. I'll do better. With every heartbeat I've left, I'll defend your every breath. I'll do better. I will soften every edge, hold the world to its best. I'll do better. With every heartbeat I've left, I'll defend your every breath.
Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, I'm screamed out, and my dreams will be heard. They will not be pushed aside or words into your own, all 'cause you won't listen.
A Dance Offering 2021 was our 4th online recital. So, I wanted it to be different from the last 3 recitals because it was like the normal, like, okay, dance, diba? It was just like...
Square, square.
October, we had a meeting, us with the senior teachers, and I was telling them, I want the recital to be different. I want it to be more current, and because, you know, technically, we're like, diba? Gen whatever, and they're younger than us. So parang,
they can relate more
they can
to the trends of the time.
Correct. So it's like, you know, bring in something new. I gave them my pegs. I gave them what I wanted, but I wanted them to be part of the thought process of, you know, of building the this production. So, but towards the end of October, this was before the competition, diba? This was before we decided to join the competition. They were really giving us their ideas.
Yeah, their proposal.
Yeah, their proposals and how we're gonna do it. But I told them I wanted to be something that everyone, like all ages, could relate to. And then it was a good proposal. And then we had a general meeting at the studio. Open air yan sa quadrangle. So I had my team. Kasi you know naman, if you've been following us on IG, that every time we have a meeting, the TV is out. And that my laptop is connected so that everyone can see what's happening. So we had a nice dinner, al fresco dinner.
Had it catered.
We had it catered kasi na-miss din namin si Milagrosa. Because Milagrosa is part of all the recitals and all the parties of Halili. We requested for our favorite waiters and our favorite food from La Milagrosa. So thank you for accommodating us. And then, sabi ko nga, I wanted to be something that everyone can sing to. Diba? Sabi ko, gusto ko parang karaoke. So that it's, it's gonna be fun. And then so, there were themes. So if you watch the recital, diba, we had a Netflix theme. YouTube. TikTok. And a Disney theme.
A-E-I-O. That means you.
So we grouped them, and then during that meeting we chose songs and
costume.
Yeah, we had to approve costume designs,
and we had to submit our costume designs earlier because our original costume designer passed away, Kuya Lito.
Yeah, he passed away July. So yeah, it was like a major adjustment period for us, but thankfully his wife continued the business, and thankfully, she was also as good as Kuya Lito. I think I was assigned Netflix yata or something. So, I don't watch movies talaga. So, I had pagka movie theme, nako, it's so hard for me because I don't like watching movies. Anyway, so, I was scrolling through one of the suggestions. Kasi we asked our students, kasi we wanted nga to be funny. So, all of us asked our students, like, di ba, you had
what their favorite
K-pop.
Yeah, because I didn't know anything about TikTok.
And then, di ba, you asked them, and then they
said, teacher, K-pop. Okay. And then, I had to watch TikTok, and then the effects and everything.
Di ba? Kaya talaga updated kami kasi we have to research to be updated with the trends. So I asked my students, what movie would you want to dance to for the recital? And then they said, Prom. I had to really look at the original soundtrack and listen to it one by one. And then, when I heard this song, I was really decisive. Ate, we're gonna make a dance to this number. Sabi ko, parang it's a nice opening number. Kasi if you listen to the music, the ending of the music was,
it's time to dance.
It's time to dance. So parang I felt that it was parang pang-opening number. And then ate was like, hindi, finale. Sabi ko, ate, listen lang to the... Sabi niya, hindi, pang-finale talaga yan. Sabi ko, okay, I give in. Basta, we're gonna do it.
Ang ganda ng concept actually.
Kasi everyone was really there. There were kids
there
also.
were kids
Then
also.
don't worry kasi we had, what do you call this?
We had protocols naman.
Protocols. We got tested, so everyone was negative, which is good. So, we're all together. Then, other than that, ang ganda kasi ng concept, diba?
Yeah, may pa magic pa yung for the jazz and ganun.
Grabe yung upgrade na edit.
The concept was good. May kwento yung song, and then may kwento yung dance na ginagawa namin.
Very creative and fun, and there's something different about it. Like there's some kind of hype and different kind of vibes exuding from every finale. Like it's different every time.
And perfectly reflected the whole vibe of Halili. It was just so surreal. It almost felt like a homecoming, that when I got to watch the final output of the finale, it was actually really touching because I feel like it perfectly encapsulated the feeling of longing, of wanting to go back, and the excitement we had when we finally got to do it.
So, all of us were full of mixed emotions.
It was really fun since the whole family was there.
I'll forever love the finales that we get to take part in, since it is always very creative, and especially this one since it was very meaningful to all the dancers.
The final video turned out so good, and I couldn't stop watching it over and over again, and it may be one of my favorite finales.
In the middle of the competition, while waiting for
results.
while waiting for the results, we had a meeting. We had like a 2-hour meeting because I knew what I wanted to do, but we had to really be detailed about
Yes,
it.
we had to assign which part goes to this kind of dance, and we will dance this part.
And where it will be shot.
Yeah.
And then
the costumes also, what to wear.
What to wear, because everything had to be coherent, and we wanted, the costume is representing the genre very well. And also, like I told you, we did the final planning in the middle of the competition week. So we had babies there. So it's like, I want to include the babies as well. Sorry, babies are the younger ones, the lower level ones. So we included the babies. And then so we had to make a part for them in there. And then we had to make the steps because we only had 1 day of practice, which was a Sunday.
And 1 day to shoot.
And then we had to get swab test pa. So I was texting a parent, do you know anyone, like a nurse who can do our swab test? And eto naman, talaga parang it was meant, ate. Si Nurse Honey, day off niya.
Oo nga.
Day off niya. It was her day off that day. So she was able to come and swab everyone. Thank you talaga. Everyone was so cooperative. Even the 6-year-old kids, I was like, okay, we're gonna have us. Okay, teacher, that's fine. Alam mo yun, parang they were like, very cool about it that we're gonna have a swab test. Because they had to dance with their masks off. So I had everyone swab just to be sure. For our safety na rin of everybody because we had kids there, diba? And then chaperones, if they're not swab, we didn't allow them inside, diba? So we started shooting after lunch.
And we had to finish early because we needed the sun.
Yeah, we needed the sun. So we did the quadrangle, I think. We did the quadrangle shots first. And then there was even a change of formation because, you know, when I was looking at the camera, parang off pala to, so we had to move everybody and then reconfigure and then okay, move, and then even change. We had to change the shots, so we had to do last minute changes. Okay, ate, tell them why we chose Alexa.
We chose Alexa because she's been with us since she was 3 years old.
Yes.
And then one of our AVPs, when she was still younger, you can see her.
Alexa is the one acting that she was the one enrolling with the mom, and then she started her first dance class, ballet class. And she was also the one, like parang peeping and then looking at the ate,
idolizing the bigger ates, the bigger dancers. So it's just appropriate that she starts this finale now that she's grown up, and then she's not just taking ballet but all the other courses.
Yeah, ballet, jazz, tap, lyrical, and
hip-hop.
Well, she doesn't, and hip-hop. Yeah, she could do naman hip-hop.
The finale was a great experience because sabi ni teacher, ako yung sa Halili commercial. Tapos, it's really fun kasi nakita ko the difference before when I was a child. Tapos, ngayon ang laki ko na mag-isa na lang ako pumunta, hindi na kasama yung nanay ko. It also shows the independence that Halili teaches us. The finale was a great experience because ang dami nangyari. I had to learn a lot of genres, even hip-hop, and learning them also, it was also fun. Also, nakakakaba kasi parang nakatutok lahat sa akin.
The hardest part about filming was dancing in the quadrangle because it was rocky and there was some grass. I was part of ballet, so we were dancing in points. RIP to my points because they got gutay.
I don't know what they will shoot first, which is hip-hop or tap, which is my 2 dances. In tap, I need to bun my hair, and in hip-hop, I need to braid my hair. What I know is that hip-hop will be shooted first. So then later on, some others are saying, tap, so bun hair and my leos and go outside. But then no, it's not tap, it's hip-hop, so I need to braid my hair again. Braid my hair, there's some curls. And if I need to bun it, I need to put like a lot of gel and spray in it just to make it look neat. But then again, 2 years before, my hair is already used to that. But Since it's been a long time already, my hair's not used to that. Medyo nalungkot siya. Pero okay na siya, don't worry.
Lahat ng costumes namin, wala na mga bago doon. Pero nung pinagsama-sama, talagang iba pa rin yung dating. Tapos, kahit nasa studio lang kami nag-shoot, naging maganda yung outcome kasi ang smooth ng transitions, ganon, and everything. Tapos yung mga video tricks na sinasabi na teacher, parang naririnig ko lang. Pero wala kaming idea talaga kung paano ba yung nangyayari, ganon. Basta sasayaw lang kami. Pag sinabing mag-go, mag-go. Kapag sinabing mag-stop, mag-stop. Tapos kapag sinabing mag-stay, mag-stay.
Yung finale namin, sabay-sabay kami nagsayaw sa studio. And nakakatuwa kasi nakita ko nag-enjoy lahat. Lalo na yung mga younger ones, na-enjoy nila yung finale.
We wanted to include the kids.
Kasi it's not Halili without children.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kailangan may kids. Maski, there were like 15 kids also. So it's not Halili without kids. So thank you talaga to the parents who were up for this.
Yeah.
Short notice pa rin to.
Medyo kinabahan ako kasi kasama yung mga kids.
Mahirap sila i-gather, diba? Countings, diba?
Grabe yung sa stairs.
Yung sa stairs.
Tsaka remember, pag nung face-to-face pa tayo nag-finale, it's usually parang may certain level. Or parang older kids and up.
And medyo baby. Yung mga babies ko to eh. Tapos nakakatuwa kasi akala ko parang ma-pressure sila or kakabahan, kakamali. Hindi, sobrang tight na talaga nila.
Nakakatuwa yung sobrang naging close sila.
Tapos actually nagtutulungan sila. May kita mo sila, nag-rehearse sila.
Kaya nakakatuwa na nag-gets nila yung importance. Final, kumbaga not everyone kasi
can join. Kaya nagpa-practice talaga sila na kailangan nilang pagandahin yung mga steps nila kasi it's for the school, for the recital and finale nga kailangan bongga siya, di ba?
Yung mga bata, while they were dancing, kasi naalala ko, kami yon dati, and parang I see myself in them kasi they're gonna be able to achieve a lot of things also and also have a lot of opportunities.
Yars. I was part of the finale last December 2021, and I tell you, it was really, really fun.
It's like a big production number, and I was able to dance with my ates and kuyas who are my idols.
I had fun dancing with my friends, ates and kuyas. It also felt amazing to dance with them once again, and the best time I've ever had in 2 years.
I hope that we can do this again really soon.
What was your initial reaction when you saw the first draft of the video? When it was all put together na?
Siyempre nakakaiyak, di ba? Nakaka-overwhelm. Tsaka maganda na, first draft pa lang. Pero may improve pa kasi kaya Kasi di ba, everybody was there. Parang the dance depicted the usual scenario at the studio, which we miss so much. So, yun.
Ako humagulgol. Because when it was sent to me, I was alone inside the room, and I was just talagang sabi ko, Jill, hindi na ako makahinga kasi barado na ilong ko. I was really crying back. Kasi just like what ate said, it really depicted how the studio normally is on a normal dancing day. Like everyone just in the quadrangle, playing, rehearsing. Because even if we have 5 studios, honestly, it's kulang. It really is kulang, especially when rehearsing for the recital.
Yeah, that's why if you see the scene there that everybody's in the quadrangle rehearsing, totoo yun.
Yeah, totoo talaga yun. At saka yung kulang na lang sa parking lot eh. Kaya lang yung parking lot puno ng cars yun eh kapag Pero kaya we have floodlights there kasi nga we rehearse there. And then you know what, totoo rin yung sa sa hallway. Doon na sila nagwa-warm up, doon na sila nagre-recall ng dances nila.
I remember Teacher Nikki making kwento na she told us that it was really nice and that they got emotional nga kasi parang yung in-envision nila nangyari. So it was really nice. And yeah, parang how it ended up, it was really nice. Like,
Yun talaga yung parang nag-mark rin with the 2021.
It was like
the end of okay, another chapter for 2022. Sobrang bang.
It was also a really good finale for
ending the year, yung compets
May
and
story
everything.
kasi talaga and the music, it fits so well with the dance talaga and the
Sobrang fun ng
concept.
music, yeah.
There was a retake pa.
Yeah, because of the circle.
Yeah, because when I saw the video in the first draft, hindi perfect yung circle. Oh my God, I cannot. I was like, okay, so the following Sunday.
Buti na lang, the bigger dancers were the ones in the circle.
Yes.
So we can shoot
We can
anytime.
there was no
yeah.
babies in that scene. So that was, we had to reshoot that as well as the first part. Kasi parang it felt kulang. So yeah, so after that, actually, after watching the first draft, sabi ko, iyak na iyak. Mamaya na yung corrections. Mamaya na yung corrections. I'm still, very emotional right now. So I had to go through it twice or thrice, and then we gave our corrections, and then we had, just naman minimal lang naman. The pinaka-major lang was the circle. Because we really had to redo that circle, so it's gonna be perfect, and it would look nice. And I think the opening scene. This 5-minute piece really depicts how we see 2022.
Yes. That it's really time to dance in the studio again.
We hope you enjoyed this finale that we really, truly worked hard for. This final number, this 5-minute piece really means a lot to us, and it really touches us, and we hope that the emotions in the video will also translate to you, because this is Halili. This video is what we're longing for. This is how we see 2022.
Describe in 1 or 2 words, how did you feel about the dance? Let's start. I felt happy.
Awesome.
Honored and excited.
Beautiful and amazing.
Happy and proud. Great and awesome.
Excited and nervous.
Uplifts my morale.
Exhilarating.
Nostalgic. Special.
Happy.
Unforgettable.
Exciting.
Enjoyable. Energetic.
Remarkable.
Whole. Reassuring.
Really, really wonderful.
Family reunion.
New beginning.
Resourceful.
Heartwarming.
It's awesome.
It's time to dance!
just wanna dance with you. Let the whole world melt away and dance with you. Who cares what other people say? And when we're through, no one can convince us we were wrong. All it takes is you and me. And a song. I just wanna dance with you. Let the whole world melt away. And I just wanna dance with you. taught me is how much people enjoy a show, and so you've got me debating how this whole night should go. Kids will be watching to see who every guest is, and so my only request is build a prom for everyone, show them all it can be done if music blares and no one cares who your unruly heart loves. Build it now, make people see how the world could one day be. It might come true if we take a chance, but till that day comes, I say cue the drums, it's time to dance. I just wanna dance with you.
I just want to dance with you. And now we're dressed up. You are a vision in aqua blue.
It's time we fast up. This year our prom queen will be you.
Maybe I'll wear a tiara when it's go time. Get ready, folks, 'cause it's showtime. It's time to build a prom for everyone. Show them all it can be done if music blares and no one cares who your unruly heart loves. Build it now, make people see how the world could one day be. It might come true if we take a chance. But till that day comes, I say cue the drums and take to the floor. That's what the floor's for. It's time to dance.
I just wanna dance with you.
It's time to dance.
I just wanna dance with you.
It's time to
There you have it. That's Halili-Cruz School of Dance 2020 to 2021 in retrospect.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Please like, subscribe, share, and click that notification bell so that you will be updated with our new uploads. Bye! Garden! Another garden!
The pier! The pier!
The beach!
The bridge!
Sarap ng makeup. Sige, uwi na tayo, uwi na tayo. Kina.